If Aristotle and Plato are right, and I don't have any doubt that they are, well, let me add the other name you just mentioned, then Jacques Maritain is right. The great insight that Jacques Maritain brought to philosophy was he said there are two terms that matter: being and intellect. The reason those are the only two terms that matter is because being is the stuff of the real, and intellect is that which comes to participate in the real. When we grant the reality of intellect and the reality of being, we will just naturally also grant the reality of beauty. And we will trust that when something is well made, when it is being realized with its own formal integrity, that it will be capable of revealing to us, first of all, our initial participation in it, and through it, our encounter with the total order of things in which that little particular thing has now taken its place. This is the foundation stone of all education. You introduce young people to this good thing, that good thing. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, I don't know, William Faulkner's A Light in August, John Milton's Paradise Lost, even better than that, Plato's Meno, the Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle. You introduce young people to these things that in themselves matter. And as soon as students can become perceptive of the form of these things, how does Aristotle's argument all hold together? What's the totality that we're encountering in this book of the ethics? As soon as the student becomes perceptive of this form, that form, and seeing it as having a goodness and integrity, and finally a beauty to itself, the student's already on the path of entering into reality more deeply. Now, the bankers among us want to say, yeah, but what's the outcome? What's going to happen from there? Well, there's no shortcut to reality. You have to, and there's no shortcut to human happiness either. In the Symposium, Socrates tells us that we climb up the ladder from the contemplation of one kind of beauty to another until we arrive at beauty itself, the eternal beauty. And then he says something marvelously beautiful. When we contemplate beauty itself, we become pregnant. We engender in beauty all kinds of new, good, beautiful, true things that then come into the world. Laws and ideas, poems and new buildings, even new life, the life of our children. All of these things, all of these good, fruitful things, they come about, we bring them about, not in lieu of contemplating the beautiful, but because we have seen beauty, contemplated it, responded to it, and lived differently in consequence.